Good morning, my neighbors. Welcome to another episode of BYTTT. Before you take the trade, we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I am tardy to the party. What's going on? What it do, Rodney? Let's go. Um, got a couple stuff that we gotta cover, and I want to make sure I get it done. So, let's go ahead and start with NQ. NQ is in a very sticky spot, right? I'm gonna get rid of all the drawings so you can see. Uh, this daily is just not deciding which way they want to go. So this is just a very long drawn out chop in itself. I'm still leaning a little bit more bullish because this kind of gives me three green soldiers type of action in itself, and I'm thinking that this is all drawbacks and this base is going to hold. So if anything, I'm looking for this downward trend to break to break down, and then it's just going to go ahead and explode to that top side. So we'll see how that works out throughout the day. We got gold. I'm sorry, oil. Oil's trying that order block again. You have gold. It broke that support. Beeline. Let's see if we can get to that 2446. Silver will show you that it's starting to break down into that trend line. This is that old trend line here. If it gets under here, they're going to take out this fair value gap and bring this down under that 29. Remember, I kind of gave you that target of 30. If you took this bounce off the 30, winner, chicken dinner. All right, now we got ourselves British pound. British pound is coming down, and that means the US dollar is pushing up. We have ES. ES is trying to do something very similar. Like I said, I think it's holding here, and as soon as it breaks out, I think that's when the British pound is going to push up, and then the US dollar is going to drop. And then the Russell, they kind of had a little bit of a pullback, more than I expected. I thought it was going to finish up high, but you can kind of see this looks like a hammer. I would not be surprised if this Russell turns back around and goes to that downside, and that is the draw out of the Russell, and then goes back into those majors. And then here's the dollar. I got to look. It's not magic tricks. It's nothing more than just trend lines and following rules. This is a trend line I warned y'all about ever since the beginning when we started putting all these. Each time we made a deviation of a downtrend is another target for bulls to aim for. And roughly around this last push down in September, look at what we've been doing. Rallying, bull flag, breakout, continuation. This is the 50% mark right here. So we'll see what happens with the dollar. All right, so the market opened. If you have not been on my floor before, the way we kind of do things, it's very simple. I don't try to make it too complicated. My goal is to just, my backdrop kind of dropped. Hold on, give me 1 second. That's what happens when you do live shows. It is what it is. It's all part of the show. All right. So if you have not been in our trading floor before, by all means, it's very simple. We just want to take open range breakout. It's very simple. What we do, we box out the first 15 minutes of the candle and find out where the market wants to go. So yesterday's 15-minute breakout, it kind of played around a lot. Let's see. We got ourselves at 6 a.m. 8:39. That right here. So we boxed out this green candle, and you can see we had a nice little breakdown right here, played it down, and then it broke back up to that upside, played it up, and then it kind of just meandered all the way through, even in the Asian session. So we're looking for something very similar. So far, we got ourselves a low right here and a high right here. So that's going to make things very interesting because it looks like they're still trying to make that push to that upside. Let's see if they can recapture this area here. That's my question mark there. Let me go ahead and log in to my Thinkorswim. Let's get that going. All right. So meanwhile, while that's loading, let's go ahead and check out the red list. Ooh, quite a lot of red in the red list. It looks like, oh, AMAT wants to recover and actually look like a real instrument. This is going to be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. I had some QQQ calls that kind of carried overnight, and these things did not do its job, and they're making my life a little difficult. Um, Tesla is kind of holding its place. A little bit of a pullback there. That's all right. Like where I am right there. Let's see. Let's look at AMAT real quick. So AMAT, I was looking at this and I was like, is this the uptrend that they're looking for? Oh, somebody's playing music outside. Is this the uptrend that they're looking for? And they shot down to this level, and their earnings is tonight. So I did hold on to my position, assuming that it was going to pick up. So I'm gonna see how this does towards the end of the day. If this thing can get back into profit, I'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and we can go from there. All right. Microsoft. So Microsoft is doing some fun stuff too. I think they're trying to get through this order block and fill this gap. If we can get through this gap, I think that order block is going to be tested. And if they actually take that one out, I can see Microsoft getting up into 466, 449. Somewhere inside of this range is the next area above that order block. Let's go. Oh, my pizza position is probably getting beat all the way up. I gotta go check this out. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, they broke my train right here. Because I did not close it out, I think I'm gonna have to suffer to the order block here. A good spot to kind of close it out probably was when it penetrated this, or this closed below. But it looked like they gave me a pop to try to get myself out, but did not see that. So one, hold on to that. I got a lot of time on that one. Ooh, Starbucks. This thing still has not filled this CEO replacement. That's what we got this gap of. Probably gonna keep an eye on Starbucks. All right. So let me go ahead and continue what I was explaining on NQ. Ran through that list. So with that 15 minute, we're gonna get ourselves a little bit of a solid 15 minute and another 10 minutes or so. And the moment that we do, we're gonna go ahead and take a break and close above. We'll play it to the upside. A break and close below. We'll play it to the downside. Very simple strategy. Yesterday it worked really, really well. We made our money early and we kind of shut it down. That was the move. Where's 9:45? That was off of this candle, and we broke down and we played it to that downside. All right, so we're gonna look for something very similar. Hopefully the volume is good because we just had jobs report, and let's go check what that jobs report said. My FX book. Let's go ahead and look. Oops, just put the word my FX book. There we go. Let's see. So yesterday we had CPI. Today we had PPI, and PPI is bullish for the dollar, which is basically telling us the producers are raising. Jobless claims is dropping. That's bullish for the dollar as well. And continuous jobless claim is also dropping as well. So this is going to be very interesting. We had a Fed speaking at 9:15. Oil inventory is coming in. We're going to see if this oil inventory report is going to be the one that kind of gets us through that block. Mortgage rates is going to be announced around 12, and we got some bill auctions. And at 3 o'clock, Jay Powell speaks at 3 p.m. Warning. Jay Powell talks at 3 p.m. If you want to see the market move, get your popcorn, wait for 3 o'clock, and see how the chart moves. We are very careful on that. All right, so let's go ahead and keep this going. Looks like they're trying to recover it. Can you recover? Down quite a bit on these calls. And I'll probably add on if this thing can close above this level and do an opening range breakout. We'll see. All right, let's go with my volume list. I was going to go to my green list, but I'm not green list, but red list. Let's go with my volume list. Let's see what's up here. It looks like Microsoft has finally got off of my list. It's probably starting to make its move. Anything in the millions? I don't see we found one. Mara. Let's go check out Mara's chart real quick. I think they're still doing profit taking. I do believe that. This does not fall uniform to Bitcoin, but it has some similarities. The explosion of Bitcoin, and then they just took their money off of Mara. Got a nice little rejection off this block. All right, what else we got? ADT. Must be an earnings play. Let's see what's going on over there with ADT. No earnings? Oh, there we go. There's our earnings. Why is there a lot of volume on ADT? This one's probably memeish. I will not be surprised. Let's see. Oh, well, it did drop down to $5, right? But look at how this chart looks. That is very interesting for a ticker. I think I like that, because now it shows that they keep bouncing off this trend, and we're basically building this. Let me do it the other way. We're building a channel. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're building a channel that looks just like this. That was your first rejection, came down here, reloaded, first rejection, reloaded. I'm sorry, second rejection, reloaded, third rejection, and then maybe we need a reload. Kind of consolidated. Or is this going to be the breakout, especially with the way this weekly is doing? Very interesting chart. Maybe somebody feels a little confident about this 765, probably worrying about a trend like this. Now, I do believe their options sucks. This is another one. So this might be a share play. If it respects this trend line, I think you're good to go. Going into dividends, 5 cents. Not a lot, but hey, that's one of them. All right, Mara, ADT. See if I can find one more. No, doesn't look like I can find one more. Let's come back to the top of my list. And then after that, we can go check out NQ. Qualcomm is in 600K. I don't like trading Qualcomm. Kind of got burnt by them that time during the pandemic. DraftKings. Talked about them yesterday. Wynn. Let's go with Wynn. If you don't know who Wynn is a resort company, and they also have casinos. Let's see. Ooh, missed APS. Could this be an IV? I think they coming for the IV. Let's see. Let me just set myself an alert for that. There's your IV. All right, so rejected from this area here. Let me put this as general. And needs to get above 93 for us to fill that. Almost there, and then at 91, nice rejection. They try to get back up there, rejected, big lower low, try to get up there, couldn't make any lower lows, and we're currently in this uptrend as we get to ex-dividend date. So could get a rejection here. Ex-dividend date is tomorrow. So yeah, everybody got to get in now for that dividend. Dividend pays 25 cents a share. All right, let's go check out NQ because it looks like it's beating up my contract again. All right. So we got bearish below here, bullish above here. Let me go ahead and get my daily levels. Let me go grab my chart, my trusty chart. let's see, what are we working with? Okay, make sure I have everything lined up. Double check my work. So our high is 21,268.50 and our low is perfect. All right, cool. So 618 is going to be 21,187.50, a little bit higher there, and then our 50% is going to be 21,162.50. See what it does there. Alright, we got 1 minute left as they try to get to this level, and they'd kind of wick this and make a lower low from that level here, so this thing probably could dump. Let's see if they buy the dip. Yeah, my call's getting beat up. Alright, this is supposed to be 1M. Let me go get myself ready. Probably get myself into a trade because we're getting some real good volume in here. Alright, there goes my alert for my 45-minute where they tend to recover it. Oh, I'm not even logged into my futures. Ah, that's funny. How are you gonna get an entry if you're not in? Kind of bearish. I need this thing to get a little bullish before I could try to take this on a reversal to the upside. That 2100 level got destroyed just now. Alright, so we're starting to get that. So if we get a 5-minute close below, we'll play it to the downside. So this is our 5-minute chart. 5 minutes put in a bearish fair value gap. We got 2 minutes and 34 seconds before this candle closes. They're really trying to drill this thing down. Can they do it? Like I said, I was thinking about when we were starting to pull into this. I was like, damn, this thing kind of looks a little bearish. I was like, this might not survive that move, and you could kind of see it basically was like trying to catch knives. A minute and 43 seconds. Starting to get a little bullish here, but short term. Yeah, very short term bullish. Oh man, they want. I think they want that opening range breakdown. Let's see if we can get a close on this last minute. Still waiting. Nothing to be done. Just be patient, folks. Uh-oh. It's back inside of there. All right, I'm up $1,000 on the reversal. All right, it's still going. I'm gonna take 2 contracts off because that's my goal is $1,000. My calls up 28%. Come on, hold that opening range. Hold that opening range. I mean, hold that retracement. Let's get all of that bearish fair value gap. Ah, I should have averaged my call on that move. I forgot about that one. I'm at 37%, 33. Oh, it went under 30. I'm taking most of it off because my goal is 20%. Leaving one runner and closing this with a stop off my cost 49 minus or plus 5 54. We'll call it 54. Come on, baby. I know you're gonna do a pullback. Just hold the door here so that my runner can just survive and enjoy itself. So I'm looking for it to break above. Oh my God, this backdrop is falling again. Oh, I think it's because my fan's on. If it gets above 2115, this thing's gonna go ahead and rock it right back up. I'm looking for that to happen. Don't get that fair value gap. I got a fair value gap at 101. Bounce off of 100. Boom. Push. 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 That does not look good. Taking that and taking that. All right. So On this one, I wanted to kind of do a variation. When the opening range breakout did not happen, I was looking for. Oh, that was interesting. I thought I closed the order. I did not close it. I lost like $3 on that. So what I was looking for is everybody that wanted to drill it down for that breakdown. They basically said, "Oh, let me get out the way," and these were all these players here. So I was looking to see how much of that they were going to give back, and you could kind of see they gave back quite a bit, quite a bit. So right now I'm gonna see if we can get the zone closed below. So I played a nice little reversal off of that. The moment it showed me signs that it wanted to be bullish, and I just took the momentum with it. Oh, and this was a bearish momentum, so that was a nasty reversal. I don't know if y'all caught that. And I know it's playing inside of a range. I don't like to play inside of a range, but it was just too tempting. If it gets back above 86, 87, it might try to do another leg to that upside. Kind of bearish still. Probably come back and recapture the 104. If it can get there, I'll feel a little confident about it. Kind of looks like a double bottom down here. No, let me show you the 1 minute. See right here. Kind of looks like bing, 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 bing. And if it fails, we just extension like an H. But if they can get back here, we're probably going to go ahead and test probably up to that 50%. Kind of bullish, but I feel like we could get rejected at 96 and 100. I don't think they accumulated enough to get up there. So I'm going to just still sit back and watch. Show y'all P&L while we wait. And of course it changed my windows again. So my camera was acting up. Now this thing is changing up my windows, which I don't like it doing, but it does it anyways because it's disrespectful. Right there, nice little $1,000. Yeah. It's starting to become a little bullish, but I think I want one pullback unless I want to be very, very greedy right now, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait for a pullback and see if we can get the rest of this fair value gap because we came back inside the fair value gap with this higher high when we broke above this level here. So I'm thinking there's going to be some type of reset here. Maybe some scalability too. Yeah, something like. Oh, oh, oh. I almost thought about that one. Looks like it's crossing. Look at that. Yeah, being jerks, making it choppy. Light here. Very super tight. I'm probably going to look at 89, trying to see if we can take out that 100 level. 104. They pulled there all the way back. I'm going to risk like $300 and then I'm going to get out of here. Oh, can you get it? Can you get it? Because y'all just was disrespectful right there. I'm looking for 104. I know I was going to go against that 100 psychological level and it was going to be tough, but I think they were just being a jerk about it. Kind of bear flaggy. Let me get this. Let me just take $100 loss. Kind of starting to look a little bear flaggy here, but I still see a W that could happen here. So I'm going to bow out gracefully and just take my lumps on that one. And we'll just wait for the opener. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to get to where I was looking for. Jerks. Oh, look at this. And then my camera's not working. Let me see if I can restart it. No, that's not it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice and easy. All right. Oh, I got my target. That was my target. That was my target. All right, nice little healthy pullback here. That would be great. Almost to the next hour candle. We're going to be over in a few. And I think that 10 o'clock, let me see, let me double check if we have any 10 o'clock news. Where is my FX book? Where did I put you? Let me start a new one. My FX book. Oh, well, inventory is at 10:30:11. I think that's what is creating this funky little chicken dance. So I already solved my obligation at that 100 level. These calls are getting me up. Let me go look at AMAT while we wait, because I am looking to get at least a break down since we are in our opening range box still. AMAT didn't fill all the way to the body, but it did fill to the wick. Can we create a block here and then continues up? Maybe. All right, here comes 10 o'clock, and this does not look too confident. Let's come back over here. 5 minute. They take out this low here. All hell break loose. And we put in a pin bar. That's not cute. Oh, they bought that dip kind of fast though. They tried to save that. They tried to. All right, I want to see a hold above 92. 21,092. If we can get above that and hold, probably gonna get ourselves another push. It's kind of still bearish because they kind of pulled this thing back, but this 1 minute looks like it wants to try to push right back up, but this thing's forming what could be an H. So many things can happen here. I'm thinking more downside though. I think they just grabbed the liquidity off this trend line that I just put here. That's what it looks like. Nah, not bullish enough for me. Then we get another pullback here, especially with that pin bar being there. They're liking this level. This level breaks, this thing's gonna free fall. You're trying to buy that dip again. Still not cute. Could really liquidate bulls here if this thing gets hit hard. Again, this is why we wait for the 5 minute close below. Right here, this is a perfect example. Let me smooth this over so I can see it. Look at that. That would have been a very jerkish move. That would not be cute at all. Still fighting to be bullish. What time is it? 10:02. Still fighting. Kind of bullish here, but short-term bullish. If they never take out this wick, I'm gonna think that there's buyers here, here, and here that wants to hold this up. And if we go back into this fair value gap, I could adjust this trend line. We'll see. Look like it's gonna close below. I think they trapped some bulls. Oh, oh, well, they trapped some bears. I thought they trapped the bulls on that one, but they said no. I will not go silent into the dark. Look at that. They are still pushing this thing. Yeah, we're not going to get that opening range breakout to that downside there right now. My stochastic is kind of pointing down. They're trying to push this bad boy back down. At 5 minute did that. So assuming that this stays like this, we need to take out here and here if we really get the momentum like that. I'm leaning on possibly no. Because the 1 minute is still kind of bearish. Alright, I risked about $250 on that one. So I wanted to risk $300 as a total on this theory that was going to continue to the upside. We're going to wait for the open range breakout and be done with that. I am going to...
You'll need to unlock your iPhone.
I didn't ask you for anything. Siri's over here telling me. Silent Siri. Alright, so I still got the level 21,092, 091. That's the area they need to try to hold above. Couldn't get it. Oh my god, this trend line is holding. And then all this consolidation is making it difficult on option contracts. If you are swinging something, you might want to consider just cutting your losses here. I am holding on to mines because I thought we was going to break out of that 92 level and I was going to add another. Now here comes, it's tempting me with another good time here, but it's still kind of bearish here. Yeah, bearish there, bearish there. See the 5 minute. Oh, 5 minutes is super bearish. That thing. This is what the 5 minute stochastic and MACD looks like. That does not look cute. If this pink can turn green, maybe they tried to here. That's the only. Oh my god, they liquidated the crap out of them. What are you doing?
Yeah, my class is about to start.
All right. Uh, I was supposed to do this also in the futures. Let me see. Brought me down 30. Let's see if we can recover this whole entire thing. Can we get the fair value gap too? Oh, I was supposed to be in this. I feel like it's too far removed for me to try to go after it now. I'm gonna have to wait for stochastic reset. I think we're gonna hold the 100 level. Very possible. And then we could go ahead and test into this fair value gap. Oof. Oof. That was a big rejection there, trying to get it to stay under that 100 level. Oh, it was looking good for a moment. If this thing can't get that kick in 1 minute, this thing might go retest some lower levels. It just took about 200 on the rejection there. It's not holding. Can I hold here? Can I hold here? Gave it a nasty kick right there. And that kick is giving it nice fits. We need to liquidate the sellers at this point and let this wedge be the one that sings, but they bought that dip up hard. It's a fight now. Who's going to have control? And we're so close to the opening range breakout to the downside. Can we grab that liquidity to that upside with the fact that they couldn't get it there? All right. Stop myself out there. Still kind of forcing it to stay bearish until things catches up. That's what it looks like to me. They just took out the other bullish fair value gap I was kind of looking at. As that 103 level is a tough area for that, so we may be getting that look that they want to try to take it out. Let's see, this is that almost. Put in another bearish kick. This whole candle is very jerkish. You don't like the position it's in. Maybe we'll run here. Maybe. Ah, yep. All right, can we recapture this wick here with this all this momentum? I guess I was a little too early. That's what that was. All right, so we got like a couple more minutes. I am still green for the day, but I gave it the second shot for that upside. So I am at 400. Let me show y'all on the P&L. 400. So we'll see what happens there. Are we strong enough here to be able to get past this point here, roughly, then come back into this super trend line here? Are the bears tired? Because we really did not give up this level. All right, so we got a new 15-minute candle coming in soon. So that's going to make things very interesting as we try to figure this out. All right, let me go ahead and take my green, take my green where it is, and not fight this against this chop. If you made money, this is a good time to go ahead and take a little bit of a break, and then move on, fight to live another day. And not try to force yourself inside of the market. That said, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the bell button. The sale is going to be over on the 22nd of November. Get your funded account evaluation and put yourself through the test. And I'll see y'all next week. And Mindset is on Saturday.